Thank you. So it was during the first semester of my senior year when my friend Stefan introduced me to this cool new website he found called edX, like TEDx without the T. For those of you who don't know, edX is an organization started by MIT, UC Berkeley, and Harvard. And what they do is they offer college courses online for free. My first semester senior year, I was busying myself with managing clubs, being a part of ASB, and doing my college essays. And so I, being the brilliant guy that I am, took 4 of these edX classes my first semester senior year. Since then, I've taken over 20 classes from sites like edX and Coursera. I've learned how to program a Pac-Man that learns from its mistakes. I've learned how quantum computers affect modern security. And I've learned the chemistry behind my favorite recipes. Along the way, I've also learned a couple of things about myself. I've learned that I love to learn. Of course I did, because I wouldn't have survived first semester senior year otherwise. I love being able to take a concept and internalize it and let it change the way I perceive the world around me. I also realized that for the first time in my life, I took responsibility for my own learning. If I didn't understand a concept, I had to be the one to identify and go back and relearn and get understanding. All right, so here's a quick question. So show of hands, how many of you guys have been more interested in a subject because of a great teacher? Awesome. That's great. Good teachers make you more interested in a subject because they make it applicable to your life. Another question. How many of you guys have become less interested in a subject because of a poor teacher? I see more hands. And that's a shame. But if there's anything constant in this world, it's adversity. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, there will always seem to be someone or something opposing you. That's out there. That's constant. But what's variable is what's in here, how you handle that adversity, how you react to it. I've had my own share of good and bad teachers, but what really changed learning for me is realizing that I don't have to be negatively influenced by the bad ones. Eventually, there won't be anyone to teach you, but you will never have to stop learning. So don't let a learning moment pass you by. Make the most out of every minute by trying to learn something from it. I bet you that you will find lessons to be found in the least obvious of places at the least obvious of times. Learn from other people as well. Surround yourself with people that are better than you and something you want to be good at. And this is definitely not limited to academics. I want to be more compassionate, so I surround myself with people that I admire for their empathy. So this is my friend Ruthwick. And so we had a class together in the mornings my senior year. And what I would do is I would learn something cool from edX. And I would go to class the next day, and I would be like, Ruthwick, you have to listen to this. This is amazing. And I would show him that algorithm or that concept that I learned the night before. And I love doing this because every single time he'd be like, dude, Sam, like, that's amazing. That's incredible. It was so rewarding and so much fun. Last Friday, I was taking a final, and it was a pretty hard question. I figured it out eventually, and then it dawned on me that the answer to this question was the exact same algorithm I taught Ruthwick the year before. So instead of looking like that, I looked like this. I discovered an interesting relationship between learning and teaching. Learning is something you have to do every day, but it's selfish if you don't share that knowledge with other people. You should let teaching be a part of your daily lifestyle as well. I bet that you'll discover that teaching is extremely difficult. Do I talk too fast when I teach? Do I talk too slow when I teach? Do I become easily frustrated? These are things that you'll notice about yourself that you wouldn't notice otherwise. But you'll also find that learning is extremely rewarding. Now's your chance to be that great teacher for someone else. You can be that positive influence in someone else's life by being patient, by being a teacher, by explaining your reasoning. TEDx celebrates the power of the individual, how each of us has the power to change the world around us. But I think we can also all agree that the problems that we face today in the world are much too large to be fought by any one man alone. Poverty, global warming, war. Now more than ever, we need to draw upon the resources and the knowledge of the people around us to make this world a better place. And that means that we need you to be effective. Every day is so precious, and it is important that you make the most out of every single day you have. That's hard, you say, and I agree. It's super hard. But like all hard things, we start by taking small steps today. Learn a little, teach a little, live a little. Thank you.